Introduction to oxygen and respiration. Oxygen plays a critical role in the process of respiration, which is the means by which cells produce energy. Respiration occurs in both plants and animals and is essential for sustaining life. Through respiration, oxygen is used to convert nutrients like glucose into energy, which powers the various functions of living organisms. The basics of cellular respiration. Cellular respiration is a biochemical process that occurs in the cells of living organisms. It involves the breakdown of glucose, a type of sugar, in the presence of oxygen to produce adenosine triphosphate, ATP, the primary energy currency of the cell. This process takes place in the mitochondria, often referred to as the powerhouses of the cell. The role of oxygen in energy production. Oxygen is essential for the final stages of cellular respiration, particularly in the process known as oxidative phosphorylation. During this stage, oxygen acts as the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain, a series of reactions that generate ATP. Without oxygen, this process would halt, significantly reducing the cell's ability to produce energy efficiently. The process of glycolysis. The first step in cellular respiration is glycolysis, which occurs in the cytoplasm of the cell. During glycolysis, glucose is broken down into two molecules of pyruvate, producing a small amount of ATP and NADH, another energy-carrying molecule. This process does not require oxygen and can occur under anaerobic, oxygen-free conditions, but the presence of oxygen allows for further energy production in subsequent steps. The citric acid cycle. Following glycolysis, the pyruvate molecules enter the mitochondria, where they are further broken down in the citric acid cycle, also known as the Krebs cycle. During this cycle, more ATP and electron carriers like NADH and FADH2 are produced. These carriers then transfer high-energy electrons to the electron transport chain, where oxygen plays its critical role. Oxidative phosphorylation and the electron transport chain. The electron transport chain is the final stage of cellular respiration and takes place in the inner mitochondrial membrane. Here, electrons are passed along a series of proteins, releasing energy that is used to pump protons across the membrane. This creates a gradient that drives the synthesis of ATP. Oxygen is essential in this stage as it combines with electrons and protons to form water, preventing the backup of electrons and ensuring the continuation of ATP production. The importance of oxygen in aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration, which requires oxygen, is far more efficient at producing ATP than anaerobic respiration. In the presence of oxygen, cells can produce up to 36 to 38 molecules of ATP from a single molecule of glucose, compared to just 2 molecules in anaerobic respiration. This efficiency is vital for energy-intensive processes, such as muscle contraction, brain function, and active transport across cell membranes. Oxygen and metabolic waste. In addition to energy production, oxygen helps in the removal of metabolic waste products. The byproducts of cellular respiration include carbon dioxide and water. Carbon dioxide is expelled from the body through respiration, while water is either used in cellular processes or excreted. The continuous intake of oxygen and removal of carbon dioxide are critical for maintaining cellular and overall physiological balance. Implications of oxygen deficiency. A deficiency in oxygen, known as hypoxia, can severely impair cellular respiration and energy production. This can lead to a range of health issues, including fatigue, confusion, and in severe cases, organ failure. The brain and heart are particularly sensitive to oxygen levels, underscoring the importance of efficient oxygen delivery through the respiratory and circulatory systems. Conclusion. Oxygen is indispensable in the process of cellular respiration, enabling the efficient production of ATP, the energy currency of cells. By serving as the final electron acceptor in the electron transport chain, oxygen ensures the continuity of energy generation, which is vital for the survival and function of living organisms. Understanding the role of oxygen in respiration highlights its importance in maintaining life at the cellular level.